The last few days, actually in the last few weeks, come out with another original. In fact, this is his first original song in 8 years. It's called Murder Most Foul. And it's his tribute to the assassination of President Kennedy. And I'm going to read that tonight, and that'll be my concluding poem. "'Twas a dark day in Dallas, November '63, a day that will live in infamy. President Kennedy riding high, good day to be living, good day to die. Being led to the slaughter like a sacrificial lamb, he said, 'Wait a minute, boys, you know who I am?' 'Of course we do, we know who you are.' Then they blew off his head while he was still in the car. Shot down like a dog in broad daylight was a matter of timing, and the timing was right. You gotta pay debts we've come to collect. We're gonna kill you with hatred without any respect. We'll mock you and shock you and we'll put it in your face. We've already got someone here to take your place.' That day they blew out the brains of the king. Thousands watching, no one saw a thing. Happened so quickly, so quick by surprise, right there in front of everyone's eyes. Greatest magic trick ever under the sun, perfectly executed, skillfully done. Wolfman, oh Wolfman, howl. Hush, rub-a-dub-dub, it's murder most foul. Hush, little children, you'll understand. The Beatles are coming, they're gonna hold your hand. Slide down the banister, go get your coat. Ever cross the mercy and go for the throat. There's 3 bums coming, all dressed in rags. Pick up the pieces, lower the flags. I'm going to Woodstock, it's the Aquarian age. Then I'll go to Altamont and I'll sit near the stage. Put your head in the window, let the good times roll. There's a party going on behind the grassy knoll. Suck up the bricks, pour the cement. Don't say Dallas don't love you, Mr. President. Put your foot in the tank, step on the gas. Try to make it to the triple underpass. Black-faced singer, white-faced clown. Better not show your face after the sun goes down. Up in the red light district, they've got cop on the beat, living in a nightmare on Elm Street. When you're down at Deep Ellum, put your money in your shoe. Go to ask what your country can do for you. Cash on the ballot, money to burn. Dealey Plaza, make a left-hand turn. I'm going down to the crossroads, gonna flag a ride. The place where faith, hope, and charity died. Shoot him while he runs, boy, shoot him while you can. See if you can shoot the invisible man. Goodbye, Charlie, goodbye, Uncle Sam. Frankly, my Scarlet, I just don't give a damn. Who is the truth? Where did it go? Ask Oswald and Ruby, they ought to know. Shut your mouth, said the wise old owl. Business is business and it's murder most foul. Tommy, can you hear me? I'm the acid queen. I'm riding in a long back limousine, riding to the back seat next to my wife, heading straight on for the afterlife. I'm leaning to the left, got the head in her lap. Hold on, I've been led into some kind of a trap, where we ask no quarter and no quarter do we give. We're right down the street where you live. They mutilated his body, took out his brain. What more could they do? They piled on pain. But his soul's not there where it was supposed to be at. For the last 50 years, they've been searching for that. Freedom, oh freedom, freedom from need. I hate to tell you, mister, but only dead men are free. Send me some loving, tell me no lies. Throw the gun in the gutter, walk on by. Wake up, little Susie, let's go for a drive. Cross the Trinity River, let's keep the hope alive. Turn the radio on, don't touch the dial. Parkland Hospital only 6 more miles. You got me dizzy, Miss Lizzie, you filled me with lead. Your magic bullet has gone to my head. I'm just a patsy like Patsy Cline. Never shot anyone in front or behind. Blood in the eye, blood in my ear. I'm never going to make it to the new frontier. It's a Bruder's film. I seen it last night. It's vile, deceitful, cruel, mean, ugliest thing you've ever seen. They killed him once and they killed him twice. Killed him like a human sacrifice. The day that they killed him, someone said to me, "Son, the age of the Antichrist has only begun." Air Force One coming in through the gate. Johnson sworn in at 2:28. Let me know when you decide to throw in the towel. It is what it is, and it's murder most foul. What's new, pussycat? What did I say? I said the soul of the nation's been torn away, and it's beginning to go into a slow decay that is just 36 hours past Judgment Day. Wolfman Jack speaking in tongues. He's going on and on at the top of his lungs. Play me a song, Mr. Wolfman Jack. Play it for me in my long Cadillac. Play it for me, only the good die young. Take me to the place Tom Dooley was on. St. James Infirmary in the port of King James. If you want to remember, you better write down the names. Play Ada James too. Play I'd Rather Go Blind. Play it for the man with the telepathic mind. Play John Lee Hooker, play Scratch My Back. Play it for the strip owner named Jack. Guitar Slim going down slow. Play it for me and Marilyn Monroe. Play Please Don't Misunderstood. Play it for the First Lady, she ain't feeling any good. Play Don Henley, play Glenn Frey. Take it to the limit and let it go by. Play it for the Carl Worsham too, looking far, far away at down Gallow Avenue. Play Tragedy, play Twilight Time. Take me back to Tulsa, the scene of the crime. Play another one, and another one bites the dust. Play the old rugged cross, play In God We Trust. Ride the pink horse down the long lonesome road, stand there and wait for his head to explode. Play Mystery Train for Mr. Mystery, the man who fell down dead like a rootless tree. Play it for the reverend, play it for the pastor, play it for the dog that got no master. Play Chester Peterson, play Stan Getz, play Blue Sky, play Dickie Betts. Play Hot Pepper, Thelonious Monk, Charlie Parker, and all that junk. All that junk, all that jazz. Play something for the Birdman of Alcatraz. Play Buster Keaton, play Harold Lloyd. Play Bugsy Siegel, play Pretty Boy Floyd. Play the numbers, play the odds, play Cry Me a River, play The Lord of the Gods. Play number 9, play number 6, play it for Lindsay and Stevie Nicks. Play Nat King Cole, play Nature Boy. Play Down in the Boondocks for Terry Malloy. Play It Happened One Night, play One Night of Sin. There's 12 million souls listening in. Play Merchant of Venice, play Merchants of Death. Play Stella by Starlight for Lady Macbeth. Don't worry, Mr. President, help's on the way, your brothers are coming. There'll be hell to pay. Brothers, what brothers? What's this about hell? Tell them we're waiting, keep coming, we'll get them as well. But field is where the plane touched down, but it never did get back up off the ground. It was a hard act to follow, second to none. They killed him on the altar of the rising sun. Play Misty for me, and that old devil moon. Play Anything Goes. Play Memphis in June. Play Lonely at the Top, Lonely Are the Brave. Play it for the Houdini spinning around in his grave. Play Jelly Roll Morton, play Lucille. Play Deep in a Dream, play Driving Wheel. Play Moonlight Sonata in F sharp. And A Key to the Highway for the King on the Harp. Play Marching Through Georgia and Dumbarton's Drums. Play Darkness and Death Will Come When It Comes. Play Love Me or Leave Me by the great Bud Powell. Play The Bloodstained Banner. Play Murder Most Foul. Thank you. Doc, would you hand me the briefcase? I've got the paragraph in there to read. Thank you. We always close with a paragraph from How to Read a Poem and Fall in Love with Poetry by Edward Hoover. These were probably the last serious lines of poetry Keats ever wrote. Most scholars agree that he meant them for later as part of a larger poem or a play, but nonetheless, the freestanding lyrical fragments seem so vital, so haunting, I don't see how anyone can safely ignore it. These lines were written by someone who knew at the moment of writing that the warm hand with which he could still touch you, the authoritative word capable, hovers capably, both adjective and verb, at the end of the first line, will soon be cold. And unable to grasp anyone, anything, he reaches for the contact because he cannot stand it. He is distraught, enraged, terrified. He would prove to you he exists. See, here it is, he declares, interrupting himself, urgently holding out his hand. There's no sentimental gesture. He brings the future listener into direct focus. He turns that listener, the reader, from a more formal and distant thou to a closer and more intimate you, even as the poem moves from the conditional future to the present tense. He knows he will soon be collecting someone from beyond the grave, but he can only enact that gesture, that grasping motion, while he is still alive. This lyric is a time bomb which the poet is setting to explode on contact, on reading. Thank you again. Well, I thought that's one of the longer paragraphs, but it had some real meat in it, I thought. Thank you all for coming out. We, maybe sometime later this year we'll have a real celebration for the 10th anniversary of Live Poets Society. Maybe we'll just let it go and think, well, it was a time of quarantine and we did the best we could. I don't know. I wish Bonnie had been here. I hope she's here if we ever do a proper celebration of it, because she's the true founder of this organization. Thank you to Conrad Wolfman and to his employer, Vic Clark, the man who owns this building. We thank both of them for the use of fine facilities. It's an honor for the Live Poets Society to meet in this building. Truly feel honored to be among such art and amongst such people who treasure art, who respect art, and who promote art in Winnsboro, and especially by putting Conrad's and Doc's picture on the building, in which he honors the thing that makes Winnsboro what it is the people. And Conrad and Doc were chosen to represent all of those people. So we thank you, Conrad and Doc, for being so representative. And we treasure you as friends as well as fellow poets. Thank you, Bob, for your loyalty in being a part of this organization and a patient listener. One of these days, we hope you'll bring a poem and read it here. And once again, thanks so much for what you do, and you do it with pleasure, with talent, you know, and an eye on not just what we're doing today, but for the future generations. I guess we're adjourned.